Where did humans really come from? The forgotten origin. Peace. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, let's breathe. Whoa, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Healthy. Raising the frequency. I feel so much better now. Raising the vibration, sending you all tons of good ass energy. Take that, take that, take that. The cat down the road said you received it. Where did humans really come from? Deep divers, have you ever asked yourself that? The forgotten origin. Let's take a deep dive into this. Look, what if everything you knew about humanity was only half the story? And the other half was forgotten on purpose? What if ancient civilizations remembered something we've lost? What if the answers to who we really are? Deep divers aren't in textbooks, oh no. But in hidden myths, stars, and forgotten knowledge. Deep divers, stay tuned. Woo! Because by the end of this video, you might see humanity and yourself in a completely new light. I want all of you right now to hit the like button if you support the real. Hit the like button if you support the real, because we got a whole lot to talk about. So this question, where did humans really come from, has fascinated me since I was a child. And a lot of people are fascinated. They want to know where they came from. We all want to know where we came from, deep divers. And we ain't even had breakfast yet. Can I get a hello there? His story is his story. It's not yours. Everything you have been told in this matrix is not the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So we're going to take a deep dive into where did humans really come from. Okay, so very important man, French paleontologist Michel Brunet in 2001 discovered Torme, okay? And this is 7 million years old. And it was found in Chad. Now check this out. Recently, Science Advances, scientific journal, Dr. Scott Williams has just said that this early hominin, which may be related to modern humans, which is related to modern humans, was showing bipedalism, which is the ability to stand upright. That's huge. Okay. Where did humans really come from? So when you remind yourself that even science acknowledges that human beings came from Africa, okay? And right here you have Lucy. When we talk about how modern humans evolved in Africa 200 to 300,000 years ago, this is widely accepted, right? And right here, this shows humans leaving Africa around 55,000 years ago. 55,000 years ago. 55,000 years ago. And here you have Neanderthals, right? Here you have Cheddar Man, found 9,000 years ago in Britain. So this question, where did humans really come from, fascinates everyone. But you see, science can only go so far, because science can only tell us a part of the story, the part written in bones and genes. But there's a far greater story that humanity has not been told, And this is where it gets really interesting. Because I always tell you, they say the modern Homo sapien is 200 to 300,000 years old. But only 6,000 years was recorded. That means over 97% of human history is gone. Slow motion this side. Well, all ancient texts all around the world, they talk of gods so powerful that humans worship them, right? Genesis. In the beginning, Elohim. And Elohim is the Hebrew for gods, plural, God, right? Created the heavens and the earth. Then Elohim said, let us make man in our image according to our likeness. So all around the world, you have these stories which talk of a God creating us in his own likeness, right? Or God's creating us, right? Now, this is important. Nephilim, giants, fallen ones. There were giants in the earth in those days. And also after that, when the sons of God came in unto the daughters of men, and they bore children to them. The same became mighty men, which were of old, men of renown. Genesis 6:4. And there we saw the giants and the sons of Anak, which come of the giants, and we were in our own sight as grasshoppers, and so we were in their sight. Numbers 13:33. Where did humans really come from? The forgotten origin. Iraq has one of the oldest civilizations known to man. And in their mythology, they talk of the Anunnaki, those who came from the heavens, those who were so powerful. And they talk of how the Anunnaki actually created humanity itself as a slave species to mine for gold. Their planet was planet Nibiru. And that's the reason why some speculate that human beings are a slave species. We are the only species that has to pay to live and eat, yet we're supposed to be the most intelligent. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth, deep divers? What's going on? Has the human DNA been genetically altered throughout time? Let's go on. Where did humans really come from? The forgotten origin. So, when you remind yourself, people want to know this. People see the Egyptian pantheon, Amun-Ra. In the Bible, they say, Amen. Did you notice a difference? Some people even say in the Nation of Islam, there was a scientist who created other human beings. Yaqub. They talk about that in the Nation of Islam, right? I want to show you something. This is the Pope worshipping the Black Madonna. Why? We'll come to that later in another video. Let me talk to you about Psalms 82:6. I have said, ye are gods, and all of you are children of the Most High. They even tell you in all texts all around the world, ancient texts, that you are gods. We are gods in amnesia. We are powerful co-creators. Where did we come from? What I do know is that the human story is so deep. It runs deep like the words in my breath. I never sleep because sleep is the cousin of death. Shout out to Nas. It goes deep. You got to question everything you've been told. What we do know is that modern humans came from Africa. I've lived in Africa. I do a little samba baby in the heart of Africa. It's the motherland. We all came from Africa. A greater question is, why are we all divided right now? You see, the truth is, deep divers, it's one humanity. And once you start to realize that we have all been divided by design, and once we come together, we are powerful beyond measure. Once you put aside your petty differences and realize everyone bleeds red, you now become your greatest version. So we have to remind ourselves that it's not just about where did humans really come from. It's about realizing that we share similar emotions. It's also about realizing not everyone you see is the same as you. And this is the paradox, right? There is human, there is mankind. I got to do another video on this. Deep divers. But let's remind ourselves it is about one humanity. I want all of you right now to hit the like button, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Hit the like button right now if you support the real. That's why I'm just saying. Feels so good to be alive, baby. Question everything. Can I get a hello there? Question everything. Part 2 coming up. Let's go. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. Yo!